Give you a little tour of the Christmas outfit. So somehow my mom found these sick Christmas sweaters at the store. Like it's literally got Jack Santa on it. He's got a bag of gains for Christmas. We got dumbbells all over this thing.
He kind of looks like you.
You think so?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
The
I can
body.
see it. I say the chest is pretty accurate.
Looks like you.
Red lumber leg shorts on with a green ALPHALETE shirt on. Santa hat, got the beats on. We're benching today. We got chest and back. Starting off with bench, we have touch and go. We're gonna see how much we can hit on this. I might have to take this off because it's like a little bit slippery on the bench. I'm not gonna lie.
Look at Steve's outfit. We're doing a outfit tour. Fit check.
Christmas tour.
Christmas tour, yeah. Look at this chick.
Yeah, lame. Lame.
We have Nikki. Not Christmas Eve.
No Christmas.
Okay.
No Christmas spirit.
We got the Christmas spirit.
We got a couple Scrooges out here. A couple of Scrooges. I swear the strength's coming back, man. So we gotta go probably 345 today.
Yeah, this is, what is this, man? 315, come on.
Well, it's like, first, you know, coming back right after competition, like things were feeling slow, but I think now that my body's had a good amount of calories for a little while, the strength is starting to feel better. I'm feeling more confident with it. So we're gonna go 345, we're inching our way back up, 65 or 405 or anything crazy, but we're gonna keep inching our way back up, keep gaining that strength back, keep eating, and that felt good. Let's see how 345 goes. That was pretty good. I think it was a controlled set of 8. Not too much swing, not too much anything crazy. Keep it controlled. I like that one. So hard, man. Actually feels great. Actually feels really good. I might have to try 4.
man.
Woo.
Get that width, baby.
God.
2 hours later.
Facial hair is getting a lot of control right now. Body hair is getting a lot of control right now. We have ourselves the Manscaped 4.0, the brand new lawnmower trimmer for all the body hair, everything you need. My face is just like, it's just getting to be too much. So this is exactly what I used for my competition, trim the arms, the legs, everything. And it's super, super efficient. There's an LED light on it when you turn it on. So it makes it super easy to see exactly where you're trimming. And it's got like 3 different removable guards you can put on here for the desired length that you want. I use this on my chest, on my legs, arms, freaking face, everything. You guys can use code RyanD20, get yourselves 20% off Manscaped and free shipping. All right, so we're all cleaned up, looking good now. We're gonna go out on a little date right now. But yeah, I've been using the Manscaped 3.0 for a year and a half. Really, really loved it, and I just upgraded to the 4.0 now. Like I said, you guys can use code RyanD20, get yourselves 20% off, free shipping off of Manscaped. This thing does a really good job. I definitely highly recommend it. All right, so real quick, I wanna show you guys where I'm at with my progressive overload. I wanna just show you guys my logs basically right now of my training. So we're on week 5 already of this new bulking, lean bulk training split. So we've been doing this since, late November now by this point. So we're on week 5, we're about halfway through week 5, and these are 8-day cycles. So it's not actually a week really. So it's like a little bit longer than a week, obviously, but it's just really cool to see. And this is why I preach doing this so much, because I think this is, in my opinion, one of the easiest and best ways to progressive overload consistently, because you know exactly what your goal is, exactly what you need to hit to beat that, and exactly what you need to hit to progress essentially. So basically track pretty much every set and every rep, like the weight and the number of reps that I did for each set throughout the past like 5 weeks or so. And this is super, super crucial because I was talking to Alex, my coach, and he was saying the first like 6 weeks after the competition, your body's gonna be extremely like anabolic, super receptive to the new training that you're giving it, and you're gonna have a lot of opportunity to grow muscle and essentially a lot of opportunity to build muscle mass the weeks after, because your body's so used to being like beat down with not enough calories, too much training, too much cardio, and then all of a sudden you up the calories, you give yourself proper training, proper rest and recovery, and then like your body's able to grow substantially. Like when I used to do football, I would have football season where I'd be down like 15 pounds of muscle mass, and I would come back right after that and I would blow up like an extra 20 pounds or something like that. And I would put on almost all muscle mass because my body was so catabolic during football. But then as soon as I would come back, I was in such an anabolic state that whatever I would eat, it just like, it would go straight to assisting me in my lifts and stuff. And as long as I was progressive overloading, my body responded super, super well. So far, my body has responded crazy well. As you guys can see, the way this split goes, I showed you guys this before. We have our day 1, 2, 3, then there's an off day right here. Then we do day 5, day 6, day 7, off day on day 8. So it's an 8-day cycle. It takes a little bit longer than a week, so that's why right now I'm only halfway through week 5. As you guys can see, lat pull downs, we started with 200 pounds and we were doing like sets of 9. Felt pretty good. I was training heavy this whole time. The whole plan is to go really heavy and push ourselves here and then progress it over time. We're not using like super light weights. We're challenging ourselves. As you can see here, 315 on my bench day. This is like my first bench day back. That was my top single, and that was, it didn't feel that great. Like that was a sloppy 315 single. Incline bench, so this actually isn't incline Smith machine bench. I've just been doing incline bench instead of that. So you can see I was doing 185, I was doing 225 for sets of 8, which like isn't really like that good for me at all, but this was heavy for me at the time. This was all I could do. And then an incline dumbbell fly, I was doing 50s for sets of 10, which I was pushing myself, and that felt, really good actually. Barbell curls, we started off with 80 pounds. We did 100 pounds for sets of 10, pushing ourselves again. And this is kind of like where I was, finding myself, maxing out at. This was the best I could do at the time. And it's crazy to see where we're at even just like 4.5 weeks later, on some of these movements and stuff like that. If you take a look at this shoulder day, actually this shoulder day right here, we did dumbbell shoulder press. We did one set of the 100s with 8 reps. And then other sets were with 90s. So like our shoulder press was so weak after that. And I've built so much on this since then. Dumbbell lateral raise, we tried 55 pounds. It was heavy. We did 50s for 2 sets of 10 here. And then our cable lateral raise, we did 40, 50, 60. Not crazy heavy on some of these things. So if you go all the way to week 4 now, we have our logs in here. So for my log for my squat, 495 was easy. Did it for RPE 7. We did our bench instead of 315, doing 345 already just 3 weeks later, and things are feeling almost about the same. RPE 7.5. So this stuff is really cool to see. We hit a 350 pause bench, and then we did hit a 350 touch and go bench, which was pretty easy in my opinion too. Squat 525 this week as well. Felt great, RPE 7, and it's coming back. If we go into week 5, this is the current week I'm in, and I just want to show you guys like how much some of these things have progressed. Already my lat pull downs, instead of 200 pounds, we're doing 205 now, only a 5-pound increase, but we're doing a set of 11, 10, 9. So I already improved that by several reps and weight. And that's just really cool to see. My lat pullovers, I'm up to, I think it's actually more than this. I think it's like 160 pounds I was doing, compared to when I first started, like 115, 130 pounds. So we're packing on the weights that we're using. On my incline bench, like I said, I was doing 225 for sets of 8 at the beginning. Now I just did 225 for 11, then 235 for sets of 10. That's really cool to see the progress. Now, I'm not trying to go for insane progress where I'm going to hurt myself and just throwing random weight on there, right? I'm making sure it's very specific, trying to add 1 rep each time or add 5 pounds each time. We're not trying to do, okay, let me add 20 pounds. Let me try and, rep this out for as many reps as possible. We're trying to just be very specific about it. Add 1 rep to what I did last time, or add just a little bit of weight, 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds. So that's up. Incline dumbbell fly, we were doing 50s at the beginning. I just did 60s for set of 10, 10, and 9. 3-4 weeks ago, I was only doing 50s for sets of 10. So we're already up like 10 pounds on that. Barbell curls, we just did 120 pounds the other day for a set of 10, 10, and 9, instead of we did 100 pounds at the very beginning. So I think that's really cool to see with these barbell curls here. Dumbbell shoulder press, I did this in the basement. It was like a slightly more incline than I may have liked, which might have made it a little bit easier, but we did 100-pound dumbbells for 3 sets of 14. And in the previous week, I did, I believe, the 105s for like sets of 10, which is huge progress on where we started with only using the 90s on dumbbell press. Dumbbell lateral raise, 60s already instead of the 50s. We're on the 60s. We went to 55s, we went to 60s now for a set of 12, 10, 10. Cool to see. The cable lateral raise up to 70 pounds for that. So everything's getting super heavy, and it's going to like taper off slowly, but this is a super essential time right now to just push everything as much as possible. And I'm having so much fun, just like, okay, we're going to beat that. We're going to beat that this time. So all this stuff that I did right here, next week, what we're going to do is try and add at least 1 rep to that. So what I mean by that is when I go for my lateral raises, instead of doing 12, 10, 10, I'm going to see if I can do a set of 12, maybe another set of 12, and then a set of 10, right? Nothing insane, but I'm going to push myself to make sure that I beat that number right there. I'm going to make sure I beat that number right there. And it's just been super beneficial in my opinion to have this all written out and easy to see, because then I just go and copy this, and I would just copy it, and then for the next week I have the exact numbers of what I need to hit right there, and it's super easy to see. So that has been working beautifully for me so far, and there's only so far you can linearly progress, but that is the goal, is to slowly but surely keep going and trending up. And things have been working so far. I've been pushing myself on my leg days as well. As you can see on this week 4 last week, we did a quad extension, 220 pounds, and I'm repping that out for sets of 10. I'm hamstring curls. I'm getting those up there, man. Leg press I was pushing around, and that's also something to build the legs. I'm gonna have to progressively overload my legs as well. And that's why with the chest, I'm focusing on the upper chest. I'm focusing on the shoulders. In every one of those, I'm pushing myself with heavy weight and overloading it week over week over week. So I look back at this 10 weeks from now, I should be doing more weight, more reps, more overall volume in all of those muscle groups. And if I'm eating the right amount of food, giving myself enough energy, enough protein to recover, enough rest, and enough sleep, like there's no way I'm not going to put on some muscle mass from this. So this is a super easy way to do it. Just want to show you guys these logs so far, kind of how I've been doing this. I think it's kind of interesting.